Hello everyone, I am here with a Bible reading. I hope you guys are having a good day. Today we're going to be reading Luke chapter 22, verses 35 through 53, Psalm 94, going back to one Psalm again, and Proverbs chapter 14, verses 3 and 4. So let's see what we'll be talking about in Luke today. Get it down there. Alright, we'll be continuing on from yesterday, of course. The Last Supper and everything was going on. And now Jesus prays on the Mount of Olives today. And then I told you guys who was leading up to this. Jesus gets arrested. And that's where we will end Luke today. Alright. So let's begin here with Luke. He's telling the disciples to go. He's sending them out to spread the word already, getting them used to it for when he is no longer on this earth. But he's always with them, like he's always with us. They can talk to him just like he was there, like he is now, and so can we. Then Jesus asked them, "When I sent you without purse, bag, or sandals, did you lack anything?" "Nothing," they answered. He said to them, "But now, if you have a purse, take it, and also a bag. And if you don't have a sword, sell your cloak and buy one." Because it's going to get dangerous. You know, they get arrested, flogged, killed, just for spreading the word of Jesus, the good news. It is written, "And he was numbered with the transgressors. And I tell you, that this must be fulfilled in me. Yes, what is written about me is reaching its fulfillment." But of course they don't understand what this means. They can't comprehend it. The disciples said, "See, Lord, here are 2 swords." "That's enough," he replied. Jesus went out as usual to the Mount of Olives, and his disciples followed him. When reaching the place, he said to them, "Pray that you will not fall into temptation." Jesus knew what was going to happen. He withdrew about a stone's throw beyond them, knelt down, and prayed, "Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done." Jesus knew what was going to happen, and it was going to happen that night, very, very soon. And he's scared. Like, who wouldn't be? He's scared. "Father, if you're willing, take this cup from me, yet not my will, but yours be done." An angel from heaven appeared to him and strengthened him. And being in anguish, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was like drops of blood falling to the ground. When he rose from prayer and went back to his disciples, he found them asleep, exhausted from sorrow. "Why are you sleeping?" he asked them. "Get up and pray, so that you will not fall into temptation." While he was still speaking, a crowd came up, and the man who was called Judas Iscariot, one Jesus treated like a brother, one of the 12, was leading them. He approached Jesus to kiss him, but Jesus asked him, "Judas, are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss?" When Jesus' followers saw what was going to happen, they said, "Lord, should we strike with our swords?" And one of them struck the servant of the high priest, cutting off his ear. But Jesus answered, "No more of this." And he touched the man's ear and healed him. You think that person alone would turn to Jesus right then and there and not be there with the crowd trying to arrest him? He would have went to the other side. And everybody else, like, how can he heal this ear? Put this ear back on. They don't care. But Jesus answered, "No more of this." And he touched the man's ear and healed him. Then Jesus said to the chief priests, the officers of the temple guard, and the elders who had come for him, "Am I leading a rebellion, that you have to come with swords and clubs? Every day I was with you in the temple courts, and you did not lay a hand on me. But this is your hour, when darkness reigns." And he knew it was only going to get worse from that point on. Yes, they crucify him, but why did they have to be horrible, mean, hideous people and torture him the way they did before crucifying him? Like, crucifying him was not bad enough. He's an innocent man. He's the Son of God. And that's ridiculous for them to do that to anybody. Not only Jesus, but to anybody. Torture them like that, the way they tortured Jesus before they crucified him. If you're going to crucify him, just crucify him. You don't want to be mean before you do that. They don't need to have to go through all that other stuff. But some people are deceivable. Plain and simple. They thought it was funny, the way they were mocking Jesus and spitting on him and everything, punching him in the head. Prophesy! Who hit you? Makes me so angry. Alright, Psalm 94. The Lord is a God who avenges. O God, who avenges, shine forth. Rise up, judge of the earth. Pay back to the proud what they deserve. How long, Lord, will the wicked, how long will the wicked be jubilant? They pour out arrogant words. All the evildoers are full of boasting. They crush your people, Lord. They oppress your inheritance. They slay the widow and the foreigner. They murder the fatherless. They say, the Lord does not see. The God of Jacob takes no notice. Take notice, you senseless ones among the people. You fools, when will you become wise? Does he who fashioned the ear not hear? Does he who formed the eye not see? Does he who disciplines nations not punish? Does he who teaches mankind lack knowledge? The Lord knows all human plans. He knows that they are futile. Blessed is the one you discipline, Lord, the one you teach from your law. You grant them relief from days of trouble, till the pit is dug for the wicked. For the Lord will not reject his people. He will never forsake his inheritance. Judgment will again be founded on righteousness, and all the upright in heart will follow it. Who will rise up for me against the wicked? Who will take a stand for me against evildoers? Unless the Lord had given me help, I would soon have dwelt in the silence of death. When I said, my foot is slipping, your unfailing love, Lord, supported me. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. Can a corrupt throne be allied with you? A throne that brings on misery by its decrees? The wicked band together against the righteous and condemn the innocent to death. But the Lord has become my fortress, and my God, the rock in whom I take refuge. He will repay them for their sins and destroy them for their wickedness. The Lord our God will destroy them. Amen. That's right. They will get theirs in the end. The wicked will get theirs in the end, guys. Just like we will get ours in the end. Which is paradise for eternity. So let them be wicked while they're here on this earth. They don't want to listen to you and they keep doing mean things to you. Just be even nicer. Just be even nicer. And that'll heap more coals on their head, like Jesus said. Because you're being super nice to them and they're repaying you for good with evil. God does not like that. And they will answer for it. Okay, so we're going to end today's Bible reading with Proverbs chapter 14, verses 3 and 4. A fool's mouth lashes out with pride, but the lips of the wise protect them. Where there are no oxen, the manger is empty, but from the strength of an ox come abundant harvests. Amen. The oxes and stuff they use to, plow their gardens and stuff with. It ain't like that anymore so much, unless the Amish do it maybe. Because people got all these fancy machines and everything now. Alright. So let me go to the prayer request here real quick. Please keep the following people in prayer. Rhonda Karshner, Sherm. Sherm's hurting bad in his chest today and his arm and shoulder, of course. Layla and her son Emil. Please pray for Layla for her health and other things. And please pray for Emil for an unspoken good prayer request that God knows that he's really wanting to happen in his life. And we pray it will, because it'd be so much for the better for him. Please pray for Elizabeth Jeffries, Judy Thompson, Jimmy Myers, Cindy Welsh, Dora Carper, Joyce Light. Jimmy got his bearded dragon yesterday. It's a newborn. It's like that big. I never thought they were that little. But he's feeding it crickets and all kinds of stuff today. It's eating like crazy. Latham Burns, Abby Myers, Donna Dunlap and family, Garnet Boyer and Jim Mitchell, Ramona Henry, Jan, Jeannie Burns, Kathy Butterball, Kinsley. I asked Melly yesterday if Kinsley went to school Friday and how it went, but I guess Kinsley and Olsen's dad, you know, who they live with, won't let her talk to them because he's mad at her again. She said he's got a new girlfriend, and when that happens, he don't let her talk to the kids, so she don't know how it went. My sister Melly, please keep her in your prayers. Arnold Coffey and Tina Kincaid. She's in the nursing home right now. She had COVID, and she was in the hospital, and then they sent her home, and her husband found her passed out in the bathtub. You know, lack of oxygen. That's why I had to wear mine all the time. And so they took her back to the hospital. Now she's in the nursing home trying to recover from COVID. They wanted to put me in the nursing home too, but I begged them till they let me out to go home. They finally did. But with 2 oxygen tanks and one that they brought here to the house as well. So I've actually got 4 oxygen tanks here. So I got 2 metal tanks and 2 machines because they don't want me being without oxygen at all. Not even to walk to the bathroom or anything. So, because my oxygen drops really, really low and my pulse raises really high. I don't know if it's ever going to go away. It's just harder on my lungs because I have diminished lungs, as they say. Because, you know, where I have a lung disease with all the nodules and stuff in my lungs. So my lungs are, you know, smaller and a lot more fragile than a regular person's lungs. So it's taken longer for me to recover, of course. But it's been months. And I'm wondering if it's ever going to go away. I pray to God it does. I pray to God none of you guys ever get COVID. Because it's the most horrible thing that I felt in my entire life. I literally thought I was going to die. I was close to dying. They was going to put me in the ICU. I mean, it was bad. Sherman and I both had it, but thankfully he did not have it as bad as I did. But like I said, I have a, you know, lung disease, so. And I didn't even go nowhere. I use hand sanitizer like crazy. Stay in the house, don't go nowhere, and I still got it, so. You know, somebody's a carrier. They bring it into you because we did have company. You can get sick very easily, like I did, and sure, if you got weak immune systems. Thankfully, Mom and the kids never got it, and Cindy and Jim didn't get it, and Aunt Dora didn't get it. So I'm glad, hope nobody gets it from here on out. I still gotta go somewhere and try to find somewhere where I can get my shot. I haven't even had the first one yet. I'm going to call the health department here tomorrow and see if they do the shots or not. Because the doctor's office isn't doing them anymore. Is what they told me. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Let's bring those souls to Jesus, and God willing, we'll see you guys again tomorrow with another Bible reading. Bye guys. God bless. Enjoy this beautiful evening.